For those genuinely wondering how the fuck and where the fuck I get the time and money for to buy all of these newly released games in this month. Well, I had a birthday, and to be honest with you guys, I got $300 from that, gifted. In fact, 30, sorry. My workplace also gifted me some PSN, actually. And yeah, I went a bit berserk on the PSN store. I bought this game. I bought what is that thing called? Wait, I need to look up at my app. It's easier that way than actually checking on the console. So I bought a little game called Isla, which is a new horror game that is, Jesus Christ, I played it for 6 hours straight yesterday. I gotta say, it is one of the best fucking horror games I've played this year. No kidding. It really is. I was fucking addicted to playing it until I got to the first boss battle and I kind of raged at it furiously. But I managed to beat him after maybe an hour and a half of fighting him, but whatever. I got the new Asterix and Obelix Babylon game because it looked really good, and so far it is quite fun. I got a little game called Chorus of Carcosa. Looks good. I got the Outlaws remaster. Always wanted that. I'm so happy that we got it finally. This is one of my favorite shooters of all time. I got Exoprimal because it was discounted. I got a little horror game called Total Chaos that I did play on stream already. And yesterday I actually got something gifted. I didn't buy it, I got it gifted. Hell is Us. On disc even. This is my first disc game since months. I haven't really bought many disc games because, you know, my store doesn't sell discs anymore. I mean, at least not many. This is one they had, so I bought it. It was discounted, Black Friday. And hell yeah. Hell is Us. That is what I wanted to play. This fucking Spongebob game actually kind of gave me a bit of hope. And what do I mean? It actually showed me that, yeah, Vermin can still enjoy a fucking 3D platformer in the year of 2025. I thought it was not possible anymore because I played a bit the new ukulele, and it is good. I can definitely see that, but I really have no knack for this type of game, man. It's just it really. Astrobot was one that I also replayed this year, and that one I actually like because Astrobot is just peak. And then I tried some other 3D platformers this year, but I didn't really enjoy them that much. The only ones that I genuinely liked are the ones that were like from the 90s shit, like Gex 2 and 3 I really enjoyed, and Croc. But in terms of new modern platformers, so far the Spongebob game is pretty good. And I really have to say it, it's actually really magnificent in a way. Tides of Giants or whatever the fuck it's called, because the German title is very different. It's Giants of the Time or whatever the hell. Or is that actually the same thing as it translates to that? I don't know. But yeah, so far this game is really good. I haven't played it much, but what I played really pleasantly surprised me, because I'm just gonna say that when I played Cosmic Shake 1 or 2 years ago, I don't know when the game came out, I played it for a bit and enjoyed it, but the game didn't really kept me there, if you know what I mean. Something about it just didn't land with me. This, however, I played it just for half an hour yesterday, and I actively want to come back to it. There's something really, really intriguing about this game, and I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that it has a relatively linear design, and I'm generally a fan of linear platformers over open world ones. Like, don't get me wrong, I think they can be really good. Like Jak and Daxter, prime example. I regularly replay that game because it is just that fucking good. In fact, guys, remind me later, I need to replay this game again because there's a Oh, what the fuck does he want? The Jewish rat.
Mr. Krabs, raten Sie mal, Mr. Krabs.
Spuck's aus, Medium! Keine dramatischen Pausen während der Arbeit.
Wir haben die Captain Goldie getroffen und sie erzählte uns,
Can I
was
just
es
say this is
Schätze
so
im
far the
Dschungel
best
gibt.
3D
Zuerst
SpongeBob
wirkt
model I've
alles
seen?
etwas verdächtig, aber Captain Goldie sagt, dass sie niemals lügt.
Worauf warten wir dann noch? Legen wir gleich los.
Naja, Mr. Krabs, das ist das Problem.
Problem? Keine Probleme während der Arbeitszeit.
Sehen Sie, Mr. Krabs, der Dschungeleingang zum Goldenen Pfad ist verschlossen.
Verschlossen? Himmelswillen, wenn man nicht wirklich einfach alles selber macht. Ich werde...
Daddy! Heute ist eigentlich Vater-Tochter-Tag und was haben wir bisher gemacht? Rein gar nichts.
Aber Schätzchen,
Daddy, du hast es versprochen.
Aber...
Schlimm genug, dass wir den
You know what I really
Vater-Tochter-Tag auf
miss?
dieser
The
schrecklichen
fucking
Insel
movie
verbringen.
game. The
Hast du die
SpongeBob movie game.
Ken-Reviews gesehen? Ein
That
Stern.
game was so good.
Wir werden das Beste aus diesem einen Stern herausholen. Es sei denn, du willst gerne ein Ein-Sterne-Kelp-Review.
Hello guys, welcome
Natürlich,
to the
mein
stream.
Schätzchen, Vater-Tochter-Tag, los geht's.
Oh man, can I just say one thing? I really hate Mr. Krabs'
Ihr
new
beide
voice
bringt uns auf
acting.
diesen Dschungelpfad und findet das Gold.
Wild gemacht, Mr. Krabs.
It's like,
Das
I
will
guess
ich
it fits him,
Das
but
kann sich dann lohnen.
Jesus, it does not replace the old one. You know, the new Patrick voice actor, I kind of,
Wovon?
I don't want to say I fell in love with him, but
Dich bezahle ich sowieso nicht.
he makes sense.
Komm schon.
Ich komme,
Oh man, what the fuck?
Schätzchen.
Extended neck DLC. No, absolutely.
Wo bleiben meine wagemutigen und tapferen Abenteurer? Captain
Yeah.
Goldie warte.
Yeah. Coming, Captain Goldie. Wait a minute. Wait, I need to play Patrick for this, right? Like this little feature alone is so fun because it reminds me so much on what's that game called? Lucky's Tale, and I really love Lucky's Tale. I think Lucky's Tale is a platformer that I was actually able to play a lot
Kommt her, Jungs.
because it didn't bore me to death.
Wagemutig und tapfer
I don't
ihr
know. It's like
mittlerweile
many
seid.
platformers just bore me to death nowadays, but Lucky's Tale was really good. I didn't platinum it yet. I plan on because I really want that platinum. But I had a bit of a, you know, depressive phase with 3D platformers, so I didn't actually play much afterwards, after I beat it. Whatever. What the fuck, the kids, Lord? Okay, Oh, this is, I guess I'm gonna go there. It seems like
Sagt
more
mir
of a
Bescheid,
secret
wenn
area.
ihr glaubt, dass ihr dem goldenen Pfad gewachsen seid.
Daddy, du kannst jederzeit noch Gold suchen. Jetzt wollen wir Spaß haben.
Yeah, you
Oh,
fucking
nichts
stupid ass
mehr
crap.
Spaß,
Take some
als
time for
nach
your
Gold
daughter,
zu
you know,
suchen,
she's...
mein Schätzchen.
I always thought... Oh, fuck you. I always thought when I was younger I didn't like Pearl because she's
Was
kind
für
of
ein
annoying and all, but
Ferienort
she kind of has a
erlaubt
point.
so ein Chaos.
I mean, I do still think she's annoying, but she has a point. Her dad is really... I don't know. He's really the type of guy that is just super insufferable to have as a father. He doesn't do jack shit with his daughter. And it does piss me off, honestly. But whatever.
Hey,
Let me see if I can
Ich
actually
kann
hit that.
mich nicht entspannen, wenn der Strand so
Bing.
Ich liebe es.
Oh, what?
Ich kann mich nicht entspannen, wenn der Strand so aussieht.
Sagt mir Bescheid, wenn ihr glaubt, dass ihr dem goldenen Pfad gewachsen seid.
There's even more. What was I gonna talk about? Yeah, I guess that's it. What the hell do we need? This.
Was läuft so?
Nothing much. What's up with you? How do we get there? I have absolutely no clue. What is he even doing? Is like putting stones together. Yeah, I was gonna play this new horror game, Isla, which I already talked about. Honestly, that game is such a masterclass in horror game design. The only thing that sucked a lot about that game so far, for me, were the boss battles. They were really not good. Huh? I thought you were able to touch these.
Fantastisch!
Meep, ich brauche Hilfe. Am besten von jemand Hübschen. Aber hauptsächlich
Ist
brauche
das
ich
nicht
Hilfe.
toll?
Okay, that is such an odd thing to say, but whatever. Yeah, that game is so good, and I was speculating if I should stream that, but then I was like, nah, I want to keep that game kind of to myself at the moment. It's like it's Nerman time. The game is Nerman time. Oh, that was fucking. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Ich bin gerade.
Can I actually punch children?
Ich erkalt.
It's not a child. Okay, whatever.
Was läuft so?
Much. Nothing here. Squidward.
Thaddeus? Was machst du denn hier?
Maybe we should try this new cola that I bought. It's called Ausbruch Cola. Wow.
Dieses geisterhaften
Strange
Chaos
koala.
meinen inneren Frieden zu
Called
finden.
Cola drink by Beer Company.
Ich könnte ein Meisterwerk erschaffen,
Smells good.
wenn ihr nicht wärt. Und die Tatsache, dass dieser schäbige Ferienort die Motive derart schlecht ausgeleuchtet hat. Von der
Yeah,
Bildkomposition ganz
this
zu
rips.
schweigen.
Keine Sorge, Thaddeus.
Pretty good,
Wenn
man.
wir alles in Ordnung gebracht haben, wirst du
I hope this is not
Pinsel und
AI. I mean, it doesn't look like
wie
AI.
kein
Like front
anderer
cover.
zuvor.
Banausen, ich pinsele doch nicht. Ich bin ein Künstler.
You know, say what you want about Squidward,
Kunstwerk zum Stillleben zu
but
erwecken.
he doesn't use AI art, and therefore
Wenn
I
ihr
respect
wirklich
him. A lot.
Kunst... Aber
So I got it. Okay, my guess is I gotta get some kind of explosive somewhere. There's gotta be some explosive. Fight monsters to go shop.
Sonderangebot des Tages. Wenn ihr das Doppelte zahlt, geben wir euch einen kostenlosen Tipp, wie ihr das Gold finden
Hallöle.
könnt.
was für ein Schnäppchen. Ich nehme alles zweimal. Ich werde reich sein.
What do you mean? Oh, I could just like open the shop anytime. Interesting. Interesting. Any Patrick costumes? That's what I'm gonna wear. Some collectibles. I don't even know what that. Oh, more healing. Anytime. Anytime.
Das steht mir so gut.
Oh man, this outfit is nostalgic as hell. The entire show is like so
Komm her, du
nostalgic.
süße kleine Qualle, du.
I haven't really went back to the show, like rewatching the old episodes, but I should.
Sie zeigen garantiert immer nach Norden.
There's kind of really nothing like the old SpongeBob episodes. Those were like brilliant.
Wenn er wirklich... Aber...
What? Bring das Stillleben in Ordnung. Wait, do I need to bomb this shit again?
Auf, auf
Vergesst
und,
eure Kompasse nicht.
was war
Sie
das?
zeigen garantiert immer nach Norden.
Ich bin ein Stern.
Crazy, I am in Austria. Born Austrian. Drinking an Austrian cola. Or playing an Austrian video game. That was published by an Austrian company. This is so fucking Austrian. I mean, it sounds like the most patriotic shit ever, but I'm actually not that patriotic for this country. Funny enough, I'm more patriotic towards Bosnia, but I do have to admit that I haven't really seen much of that country. Honestly, the fuck was that? I haven't seen much of this country, and what is the SpongeBob soul thing? Soul? Okay. I got a message on my mobile phone. Who the fuck is that? Oh, my brother. Okay. As long as it's him, I don't know. Him and my mom. If it's my workplace, I don't know.
Nennt mich Erschwamm.
Because it's always gonna be, can you come do this? Can you come do that? Can you come a bit earlier?
Whoa!
I mean, I'll say this. Oh, nah, next week is actually gonna be kind of shit. I forgot about that. Thought next week is gonna be good, but no. Next week is gonna be ass.
Ich bin bin gerade angekommen und hab fast kein Geld mehr.
So I actually want to see what the fuck is that? Who are you?
Hallo.
What is that? What the fuck are we looking at? Oh.
Ouchie!
How the hell are you supposed to get back from here? Oh, Jesus, that's some precise platforming. Patrick, it's your work. Oh, that is just horrible. Oh, no. Wait, what if I just... 1, 2, 3, whee! Whoa, that was some expert level shit.
Schätze bitte.
That was some... I don't know, there was some kind of Devil May Cry type of style to that. Oh man, speaking of Devil May Cry, I wonder if Bleak Haven is on consoles yet, because I'm really curious to try this. Horrible game out!
Zieh dir das rein,
Ist die Brise hier nicht herrlich?
Ich brauche keine... Verrückter alter Mann!
Du kannst... Ich habe einfach nie...
Oh, yeah. Captain Barbossa. I got to talk to Captain Barbossa. Jungle. It's so crazy to me. I feel like these European publishers at the moment are doing the fucking games that we gamers actually want to have. You know, unlike these American publishers who actually don't do shit. Like look, THQ, Focus Home Interactive, what is that one called? 505 Games. What is that one called? Serafini Interactive. Then there's that one, what the fuck is the name of that
du
one?
süße kleine Qualle, du.
What is the name of that fucking developer? I have no clue.
Wie schatzig.
There is this one European publisher. Fuck! And I don't mean Ubisoft, it's... Who was that publisher I'm talking about? I gotta throw something up here, I wonder what. I've actually seen no throwable objects.
Die Zimmer sind so klein, dass ich meine Füße aus dem Fenster stecken muss, um zu schlafen.
Bro, that is crazy. What's the name of that fucking publisher? Why am I so forgetful?
Captain Goldie wartet.
Yeah, I don't know Captain Goldie, where the fuck I have to go, Captain Goldie. Damn, I have to... What is the European publisher that I also really like, that is actually going strong? Focus, THQ... This gives me no room to sleep, man. Microids. I honestly, as shitty as Microids can be, they're still better than whatever the other ones are doing. European game publishers.
Oh, wie ist das in meinem Bauchnabel gelandet?
Buckethead Interactive. Okay, never heard. Yeah, 505 games, I already said. I know Cacao games, but I haven't seen it. Leon is one of them. Also in Austria, okay. Damn. Crytek, I guess you could say, but they don't really do much. Yeah, I don't know, I think I said enough. Let's keep going. I'm gonna ask my brother if he slept well, just because. Yeah, I have to go to work later, but that is besides the point. I need a throwable object. Where the hell do I get a throwable object? Up there I didn't see nothing. Wait, wasn't there like a button that showed me where to go? Was it triangle? How the fuck do you use that? Is there like a control type of thing? Ah. Oh, there's a photo mode. Oh!
Wer lebt in einer Ananas ganz tief im Meer? Ich!
Zieh dir das rein, Spongebob.
Wow!
Okay, he said that I should go here. What do I have to do? What the hell do you guys want from me?
Wenn ihr wirklich Kunstkenner wärt, würdet ihr das Stillleben richten, damit es einen besseren... Aber was
Ah, okay. But how? Do I have to hit the platform? How the fuck do you do that? What about... How do I do that? How do you move this platform? How the fuck do you do that? Ah! There you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Confusing.
Es ist einfach perfekt, ihr Idioten. Es ist ein Kunstwerk für sich. Im Vergleich wäre jedes meiner Gemälde eine Kinderkritzelei.
Oh, you just called us idiots.
Ich habe noch einen leeren Platz an meinem Kühlschrank, Thaddeus. Da könnte eine deiner Kinderkritzeleien hin.
Eine kunstvoll erledigte Aufgabe, Patrick. Weiter geht's.
Liebes Lieschen, oh, das Licht, diese Schatten. Welch exquisites chiaroscuro.
I like that you actually have to do the side quests in order to get some of the collectibles. His voice actor, I'm also not too keen on him, honestly. I still did get used to him. The only one I really got used to is Patrick and Plankton. Because they kind of sound fine, honestly. They're not too offensive. I mean, I still fear the day Santiago Cisma is gonna die. Because he's quite an old guy. And it could happen any day. And I don't want that to happen, so... Okay, wait, Big Visor. Where the hell do I have to go? Where? Yeah? Patrick? 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 Okay. Okay, down.
Kommt her, Jungs. Mal sehen, wie wagemutig
Oh,
und
there the
tapfer ihr
fuck you are.
mittlerweile seid. Captain Goldie hat euch beobachtet, Jungs. Und ihr seid vielleicht doch wagemutig und tapfer genug. Ich halte euch für so wagemutig, dass ich euch den Schlüssel zum Dschungel geben könnte.
Oh, vielen Dank.
Nicht so schnell, mein Saugstab. Es reicht nicht, wagemutig zu sein. Ihr müsst clever genug sein, um den Gefahren des Dschungels... Wenn ihr den Leuchtturm reparieren könnt, kann Captain Goldie euch vielleicht...
Den alten Leuchtturm kriegen wir wieder hin.
Captain Goldie ist echt toll, oder, Patrick? So
What the fuck?
vertrauenswürdig.
Okay,
Vertrauenswürdiger geht's nicht.
I noticed there's a
Sie in der
photo mode.
Bibliothek arbeiten.
Yeah, the game is a photo mode. You guys know me. You guys know me, and you should know me. I love photo modes a lot. Can I do something with the filter? And I'll say this is a very minimalistic photo mode. But I'll take what I can get.
Ist es das, wofür ich es halte?
Ist heute nicht ein toller... Okay, lasst mich raten. Ihr zwei habt
How
euch
the
mit dem
fuck did she
fliegenden
survive
Hund
underwater like that?
diese Riesenexplosion verursacht und jetzt
Shouldn't she
braucht
be
ihr
bigger?
eure beste Freundin Sandy, um die Lage zu retten. Keine Sorge, ich bin zur Stelle.
Captain Goldie will, dass wir ihren Leuchtturm reparieren. Aber wie sollen wir die Bucht überqueren?
Nicht alle von uns können über das Wasser schweben, weißt du?
Ihr könnt vielleicht nicht beide schweben, aber ihr könnt surfen.
Why the
Schnappt
fuck
euch
can't these
das
guys not
Geisterboot,
swim?
wenn ihr zum Leuchtturm wollt. Sie
They're
tauchen
literally underwater.
überall auf der Insel auf, seit die Geister hier sind. Ich schätze, selbst Surfbretter können unerledigte Angelegenheiten.
Tolle Idee.
So is this like an item I acquired? Oh,
Rebellen
it's
zu
food.
reiten, vielleicht sogar im Galopp.
Wow. Seeing Sandy like that actually gave me an idea to talk about something. So I was watching this Austrian reality TV show yesterday, and there was this. How would I say? It's like a show, kind of like Big Brother. They just invite a bunch of people who are popular with something or whatever, and half of the time you watch these shows and you don't actually know these people, because you really have to be in this niche to know. And let me tell you this, I'm not a gooner, so I have no clue who the fuck that girl was that they had in there.
Bester Schatz aller Zeiten.
The hell was that? Was that a glitch? Certified glitch, that's what it was. Yeah, that was a child. And there was this girl who does OnlyFans. And me and my brother were speculating about shit. And I was, like, he was saying that he kind of,
Dafür habe ich mein
you know,
ganzes Leben trainiert.
finds her not attractive and anything like that. And I was kind of the opposite route. I was like, yeah, I do find her quite attractive, actually. I do think she's a pretty girl. I do think it's not good that she does OnlyFans, and I am this type of guy who is actually kind of boorish about it. I think a woman should not do that. Sure, there's something like a sex worker or whatever,
Mal das.
and they're bound to do some of this shit, I guess. That is just the way it is.
Oh, Sponge! Wissen Sie, für meine allerliebste Lieb...
Nur wenn wir...
Warum?
Dann
Side quest, get all the trash from me. Okay, yeah, let me just do it, I guess. So is it in the waters too, or just... Yo, I noticed that. I know maybe Spongebob is not the best game to talk about that topic, but it's just kind of, you know, came up to me.
Etwas nicht, Daddy? Du siehst ganz blass aus.
Es liegt daran, dass ich Geld ausgebe, anstatt es zu verdienen, Perla. Es fühlt sich einfach falsch an.
Shut up, Mr. Krabs. There. You can also just like
Sieht
get
aus
it
wie
like
eine
that.
von Patricks Socken.
There's some in the water. Some trash in the water. Trash, 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 trash in the water. Yeah. So we're talking about her, and there's this thing. There's this like very, I'd kind of say wholesome guy in the show. I don't know who he is neither. He's like doing some rap or whatever. And he hooked up with her in the show. Actually fucked in the jacuzzi. As funny as that sounds. And she just regularly she put her bra off, put her fucking thong off, or whatever the hell you call it, and she just did it live on TV. He was kind of like, oh, I mean, there's cameras. She was like, yeah, she doesn't care. So she did that, and you could obviously kind of tell her chest pieces I'm trying to keep this a little bit, you know, calmer, so that I don't need to curse as much as I do, if you know what I mean.
Hallo.
But yeah, had a little Honka Tonkas out, and the guy was started to like lick it and all, and it was all on TV. I'm not even like, I mean, they did censor it, but which I don't quite understand why, since it's we streamed the show, so it should be not censored, but whatever. So they did that, and I saw that her things were not quite real. And their little discussion came to be, was like, I don't know, are real ones are obviously better, but are fake ones, how would I say, questionable? Are they questionable, or do they have their credibility, a reason to exist, or whatever the fuck? In my opinion, yeah, they can exist. I personally don't mind that.
Schnappt euch das Geister.
Oh wait, there's enough. I personally don't mind that.
Ein paar Wellen zu reiten? Vielleicht.
Ich muss den Gang sofort mit...
I don't know where the last one is, guys. You know what? Maybe I'll probably make it. I don't know. Oh, there. Was that the last one? No, it wasn't. Yeah, I think it's not that bad. I think that it has its legitimacy in a way. And you know, obviously a man can enjoy it when it has a nice little round design to it. I am definitely a guy who would say, yeah, natural is better, definitely. But if somebody that I would know that I would hook up with would have it like that, I would not mind it, honestly. Okay, it depends. There is a fake look that can look too fake, that looks just wrong in every single aspect imaginable. And there is one where I could say, yeah, this looks good. I have nothing bad to say about this. This is, you just kind of enhanced it a little bit, which is fine by me, you know. Yeah. But my brother, on the other hand, he was like, no, he doesn't like that shit at all. He thinks it looks bad, he thinks the girl looks bad. I said, I thought I'll say this, I thought she's a decently pretty looking person. Sure, she has a bit of this, a little too much makeup on, and she has a bit of the lip enhancements as well. I'm really not that type of guy to like really hate on it a lot. I do think it's questionable that people do it in general, and I know some people personally who do the lip enhancement thing at least. But yeah, you know, I've always, and I said it on streams before, I was always the guy to say, yeah, keep it fresh. Well, not keep it fresh, but keep it traditional. Or to use even a better term, stay true to yourself. I never liked it when people were like, oh, I don't like the way I look, I gotta enhance this and that, because it looks trash the way I look.
Der Leuchtturm strahlt ganz hell. Captain Goldie wird uns jetzt bestimmt den Schlüssel zum...
Tja, und wenn nicht, wird jemand ein unfreundliches Kelp-Review abgeben.
Oh wow, Kelp review, of course. So yeah.
Spongebob, sieh mal, die Leute sind winzig.
How do I
Sei
do
nicht
the,
albern,
like this?
Patrick. Wir sind einfach nur weit oben.
Oh, bin ich deshalb so aufgebläht?
What? Okay, Patrick.
Jackpot.
What was it? Oh, yeah, I always preached to people that they should try to stay themselves and just try to be the better version of themselves as well, as much as they can. But they should not change their entire core, because that is just false in my eyes. This is one of the reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of, and I don't want to sound like this. I don't want to be like overly negative about that, but so what is the thing I have to do? Okay, whatever. Let's go.
Du bist der allerschnellste, Spongebob! Ja!
Daneben!
This is where we're going. This is why these things were here. I was like wondering.
Juhu!
Where's the next one? Oh, there. There we go. We did it.
Patrick!
Das ist so wunderschön.
Damn, I'm unlocking a lot of shit already in the first level. That is crazy.
Rennen ist gut.
I don't want to do it again. Hell no. But yeah, oh yeah, this is why I never really liked this, and I am gonna call it a trend because this is what it essentially is. I never liked this whole trance movement thing. It's like, I'm fine with some people are like genuinely really trying to change themselves. So like, nah, I really absolutely hate myself from top to bottom, and I just don't feel like this. Okay, that's fine. But there's so many people that I noticed. They're just like, oh, okay, I have little tendencies like that. I may need to change up my whole gender and shoot a shit ton of plastics in my
Ich
face.
biete Ihnen 0 Pfennige.
I'm like, fanning, okay, whatever. I don't know, funny hearing the word fanning in SpongeBob. Yeah. Oh damn, this game is close-ups like that? That is actually kind of cool. I see some SpongeBob references there. Like that ghost picture.
Das Ding wird euch in den Dschungel bringen. Also ist es so mysteriös, wie ich sage.
Doch, tun wir.
Dann bitte sehr, mein pinkfarbener Freund.
Geister? Pah, diesen Geistern lache ich ins Gesicht.
Geister?
Oh, you guys pretend like you've never seen ghosts before. But yeah, I never liked this movement. I think there's other ways to change yourself and be like a better version of yourself. You need to like 180 degrees change yourself. It's just not fine, you know? I mean, there's still this thing, do with your body what you want. And that's true, do with your body what you want. I'm not the one who's gonna stop you. If you're gonna do this, do it. This is up to you. But I'm just still kind of saying, please try to stick to yourself. Don't try to change yourself up too much because you're gonna regret it. And I'm not even kidding you, many people regret this type of shit.
SpongeBob und Patrick melden sich zum Dienst, Mr. Krabs. Auf geht's!
Just like how I have to say about one thing, I have known so many girls in the past
Oh, wow, danke.
that I found to be genuinely pretty and attractive.
Dieser Dschungel nicht, Patrick.
But then they do something with their face. I just don't understand why they would do it.
Geister, Patrick. Die können dir nichts tun.
Because they looked pretty the way they were. What is such an example? One example that I can... Wait, can I... What the fuck, man? That's cool as hell. Damn, boy. This actually makes the game even better. Damn,
Mechanische Geister sind nicht ganz so gruselig wie geisterhafte Geister.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Attractive time when you fucking use your gadget to...
Ich habe mich im Dschungel auf der Suche nach Gold verirrt, aber Captain Goldie will mir nur helfen, wenn ich eine Rettungsgebühr bezahle.
Die können dir nichts tun.
Das können sie, wenn man in sie reinläuft.
Yeah, whatever.
Ich hab was gefunden.
But yeah, I don't find it too bad. I don't think that it's too... what am I talking about? I kind of lost track because the game keeps interrupting me, but and it's gonna interrupt me now
Sie
too.
müssten mir helfen. Captain Goldie will mich nicht...
Sie will wahrscheinlich nur...
So ist das. Betrügen. Glaub mir, Kumpel, sie ist furchtbar.
Klar.
Let's find a ticket, I guess. Tiketa. Yeah.
Mechanische Geister sind nicht ganz so gruselig wie geisterhafte Geister.
Aber Spongebob,
So
was,
where,
wenn wir wieder
where does
Geistern
this go to?
begegnen?
Why the hell did I pick this up now? What is the purpose of this? Sorry, I don't understand. I'm kind of confused. Yeah.
Nennt mich Irrschwamm.
So, the thing that I want to say is, I knew some people who did that. I remember one who said, "Oh, she has such a weird ass nose. She wants to change it." The thing with her nose is, it looked fine. You know, there's some instances where I can say, yeah, you can change it up. Let's say you had a accident or some burns or whatever, and you kind of want to have a little bit of a skin change to fix it. That is fine. That is legitimate. Or let's say you were born with like a little, how would you say, I'm just gonna use that word, with like your nose. If you want to change the position of your nose to be a little bit more normal, a little bit more in the middle,
Das sind keine
you
echten
can do that.
Geister,
That
Patrick.
is absolutely no
Die
problem
können dir
at all.
nichts tun.
And you can do what,
Das
whoa,
kann sie, wenn man in sie reinläuft.
you can do whatever you want. That's not the thing that I'm saying, but
Ich bin ein Stern am Himmel.
just don't do super unnecessary shit. That is kind of what I'm trying to say here. Some things are ultra unnecessary.
Oh, ist das?
Okay, cool ass design, honestly. I expected the, oh, my leg.
Ah, meine
Still can't believe they made an episode about that, my leg guy. Dark Souls boss battle, say hi. Whoa. You know how much I enjoy my life a lot when I'm outside of work. Work is just a time where I really hate my life and myself, honestly. This is just where I fucking I fall down. I fall into a coma of depression. Say it like that. I remember one time I went to work and I felt so fucking miserable. I just wanted some murderer to come in and like fucking stab me to death. It's crazy to say it. I'm playing a Spongebob game, for fuck's sake. Why am I talking about that? It's so weird. Sometimes I play these type of games and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the most miserable shit I can think of. When I clearly shouldn't. Wait, what is the actual objective? I have to go there? Do I?
Oh, Spongebob, da, sieh mal.
Hmm? Oh, this is the... I am not gonna continue here.
Nennt mich Irrschwamm.
I'm not gonna...
Au.
What? Are you telling me I can't jump down there? Okay, that is... Wait, what about...
Au.
This is so weak. What the
Sie
fuck?
sind toll.
This is the first fucking L this game got from me. Why the fuck can I not just go down there? This is an odd design choice. I really mean that. Like, why the fuck would you do something like that?
Ich habe mich im Dschungel auf der Suche nach Gold verirrt, aber
You guys are
Captain
fucking...
Goldie will mir nur helfen, wenn ich
What are
eine
these,
Rettungsgebühr
what are
bezahle.
these, jellyfish even there? Jellyfish is a cool word.
Ein Schatz.
I never you guys thought about how jellyfish is like actually Generally, such a nice sounding fucking name for an animal. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Yeah, we jellyfish. Just like badger. Badger is also such a nice name for an animal. I'm a badger. And then you have a honey badger, and they have such a cute little name, but they're one of the biggest terrorists in the animal the fucking world ever. Whatever. But to get back to my original point, if you want to do it. Have at least a good reason. Don't fucking rush it out. Don't fucking always see yourself in a negative light. Try to see the positives in yourself. Try to accept your body the way it is. Try to just be a bit more loving of yourself. Even if it's a little hard for you, try it. There is no problem in trying.
Mechanische Geister sind nicht ganz so gruselig wie geisterhafte Geister.
I don't know.
Aber Spongebob, was, wenn wir wieder Geistern begegnen?
This gives me such Crash vibes, man. I don't know, a Crash Bandicoot game in this style, I wouldn't say no. You know, it's still better than whatever the fuck they constantly try to do with these nostalgia trips. Crash 4, man, what a fucking horrible game. I don't know, it was one of my biggest gaming disappointments ever, honestly. It could have been the best Crash game ever made, but it decided to go for like a very generic route. And I generally think, you know, if the franchise would have went the Titans Mutants route instead, you know, it would have done. Some are gonna say in the comments, so yeah, but that's why the fucking franchise died because it tried that. No, it didn't. Those two games sold really well. In fact, they sold way better than Twin Sanity or Tag Team Race. It was not a huge risk to make them either. I don't know why Activision just said, yeah, we're gonna stop it. They just had no interest in the IP. That is the problem. They always want to maximize the profit and have 100% of the profit. I'm like, oh, you fucking bastards. You fucking bastards. You know, that's why people hate you. You're just not taking any risks, Activision. Oh, the real ghosts have come. Ghost of Yote. Oh, you know, I love how they added this fucking Sonic homing attack. Patrick can do that, Spongebob can do this. What the fuck is Karatuken, Spongebob? What the hell does that mean? Karatuken.
Jetzt fall mir nicht zu. Ich sagte, kommt her. Das ist ein Befehl.
Shut up, Mr. Krabs. The older I grow, the more I start to hate Mr. Krabs. It's so crazy. I don't know, I feel like they make him just way too insufferable in the later SpongeBob era. He didn't used to be this fucking annoying and greedy. Okay, well, I mean, he always was greedy, but not to that extent. That is just insane. I think Patrick is the good one to play. Let's see what this fucking cranky ass bitch wants.
Hat sich der fliegende Holländer im Gold versteckt?
Nein,
das ist so good, man.
Gold.
You know, since I started boycotting a lot of companies, I mean, I was always more experimental, honestly, but I've found so many cool new brands that I really like to drink. One of my favorite colas is Tiroler Cola, and what's that one called? Fritz Cola. Those two are so good. Sinalco is also good and Sky, but I hardly drink those because I never find them. Then you have Cocktail, which is just peach. Yeah, Pepsi and Cola, which both are good and all, but you know, these newer brands all replaced it for me. You have the Aufgeweckte, which is such a nice fucking brand of cola, man. It is underrated as hell. And in fact, I noticed that many people just generally don't drink that one. I'm like, why? This is such a good fucking drink. Ah, levitatia. The platforma. I don't even know if that is a language, but what? Okay. My curiosity got the best of me. Or as they say, curiosity killed the fucking cat. And minus the fucking part. Yeah, Spongebob is kind of having a bit of a crazy outsourcing trip as of lately, I noticed. And I noticed you have this fucking game, you got the inclusion in Sonic Crossworlds. There's apparently a new movie coming out, I didn't even know about that. And the movie has also some controversy going on, or whatever. Then you have, what is in here? Nothing. Okay. Then you have, Holy having their little collab with Spongebob, taking out the, making like a holy drink. And I got both of them. Then you have the fucking Pates collaboration, where they have like these little Pates figures. And there is the Paulana collaboration, where there's like an ananas, like a pineapple flavor for the drink.
Hast du das gehört?
So crazy. SpongeBob is like really crazily outsourcing himself.
Wir kommen ihm wohl näher.
Ich finde, das klang mehr nach meinem Bauch.
More than ever, honestly. I know SpongeBob is always outsourcing himself, always having these deals and brands, but this year is crazy. It's like I feel like, oh fuck, I feel like every month of this year, the new SpongeBob type of product got released. Like lo and behold, a fucking Burger King thing is probably also gonna come out, or my McDonald's, whatever the hell SpongeBob, whichever Zionist party SpongeBob, supports. Oh. This is crazy. But I'm gonna say something positive about myself for a change that I really like about myself. You know how there's like these vegans, for instance, who are constantly like, yeah, if you don't live the vegan way, then you are not a human being. You should shut the fuck up and every opinion of you doesn't matter. I hate these type of people. And I know one person who is like that. And in that fucking Austrian show that I watched, there was a person like that. She is the most popular German-speaking vegan influencer. And she is a radical extremist vegan. I'm not even kidding. She is 100% that. And nobody fucking liked her in that show because every stupid-ass conversation revolves around that. Every stupid-ass thing she talks about revolves around, oh, vegan, vegan, vegan. If I was to kill this little kitty, would you say, oh, cool? Would you eat the cat? If I was to fucking chop the head off of this fucking baby, this calf over here, would you celebrate with me? Like, what type of dumbass arguments is that? It has nothing to do with whatever the fuck this show was talking about. And I'll say this, I'm not a vegan. And I'm not the type of guy to say, oh, if you're vegan, you suck ass, I'm gonna enjoy my meat. I respect people who are vegan, but they should they are the people on this planet Earth, them and the right-wingers, who need to learn to shut the fuck up for once. Like, constantly rambling about the same old bullshit is getting so tiresome. And the way that these guys try to preach their stupid ideology is just a false way. And both of these parties do it the same way, and I absolutely hate it. Maybe more people would enjoy the right-wingers, if you guys would be a bit more respectable towards other groups of people. Maybe more people would be vegan if you would fucking bring the message of veganism in a more, how would I say it? Respectful manner. Like, whatever they do is not respectful. They're just hating on people who are not vegan and constantly attacking them, constantly even not just verbally. Sometimes there were instances where they would like attack them out in the street, and I'm like, this is just not okay at all. This is no different from like a fucking skinhead right-winger going out in the streets and like fucking punching a black guy to death. It's the same shit for me. It's a radicalization, and radicalizations are not good. But yeah, I always, though, I'll say this, as much as I respect vegans as a concept, I do think also that as a concept, it's flawed as fuck. Why would you even become vegan when vegetarianism is a thing? Isn't that already enough? This is just the one thing. Since I ever heard about veganism, I was like, why? This was the first thing I said. Because vegetarianism is another form of that. It is the classic form of that. And I just think to myself, why would you willingly say, I don't eat anything from animals? And then they come with this stupid argument, yeah, because they're being enslaved. These poor cows are being raped to death. No, they're not. This is not how fucking milking works. Then they say bullshit. They're just spreading misinformation to like impressionable young people, saying shit like, yeah, you're drinking a cow's pee, or you're jerking off a cow, and like drinking its jizz. Okay, smartass. First off, cow that produces milk, they're female. There is absolutely no fucking jizz involved in this. So I don't know what the fuck you are talking about, but whatever you're talking about is scientifically just incorrect. And second off, the fucking cow needs that. There is pressure in the fucking udders that needs to be removed for the cow to be a happy cow. You know? You always preach, yeah, let's make the animals more happier instead of eating them. You know, I have no issue with trying out vegetarianism. This is one thing that I kept saying to people. This is one thing that I always said in my life. If I was one day to say, there you go, I'm vegetarian, I would fucking do it. But never in my wildest fucking dreams would I come around and say, hey, today I want to be a vegan, because then I would just feel like, oh my god, this is like a skip. Then I would just feel like an absolute fucking idiot, and I mean it. I'm just gonna say it flat out. As much as I respect that, I think veganism is stupid. And this opinion is not gonna change. Never. These guys just really didn't do any favor for this community at all. In fact, with every fucking day passing, they make veganism look just worse and worse and worse and worse. And I don't think that I've ever seen a vegan activist who was respectable, or how would I say it, who actually kind of is smart in a way, because to me they all just kind of seem degenerate. And I know how they are. They're gonna, one of them sees this, they're gonna say, well, you're a degenerate for like justifying animal cruelty and crime and killing. Like, who said that? Who said that I'm doing that? I think animal cruelty is bad, and I think animals should be, you know, respected too, you know? And they should not be just killed in masses and all that shit. They shouldn't be held hostage in a company, like slave and whatever the fuck. But a regular ass farmer who takes care of his animals, feeds them, like milks them, strokes them, has fun with them. Once in a while, you just gotta send them away. We humans, we need to eat. How the fuck do you justify animals eating themselves? How the fuck do you justify a mother cat eating their kittens when it's hungry in the wild? How the fuck do you justify otters, whatever these guys are called, raping their own children? Like, how do you justify that? You come around to me and say, yeah, the animal world, cruelty. Look at what the animals are doing, and then they say, oh, it's just a cycle of life. They don't have the free will to like choose. Bullshit. What are you, a fucking Christian? The one thing I always hated is, for instance, Christians saying animals have no free will, they're not worthy, because, you know, they cannot choose religion. Okay, maybe that is true, they can choose religion, but that they don't have a free will is absolutely stupid. Many animals have characteristics. They have things about them that make them different from other animals. Like, let's say 1, 2 cats are not the same cats. The third cat is bound to be a very different cat from its characteristics and style. Just like, I guess, potentially you could train a cat, or maybe this cat in general just doesn't really like tune fish a lot, so this cat is just gonna eat, I don't know, salad or something. It sounds stupid, but cats that eat salads do exist. And I think, you know, oh, this outfit is dumb. Okay, and I think that's, this is just a good argument that I have. But that is another thing that I want to say about these vegans. I hate how in every fucking damn topic imaginable, they always want to see an argument or a conversation in there, even if there's absolutely nothing to talk about. Photo filters. I love how they're looking at this photo. It's kind of, the Spongebob has a smuggish ass face to it. I'm gonna buy cheap ones first. Whatever. Oh, I got a trophy for that. Crazy. Whatever. It's crazy that I'm playing a SpongeBob game and talking about all of this, but it just comes to my mind. And, you know, since I watched this show yesterday, and there's like many topics that came to my mind after watching it, like about this plastic surgery thing and about animal cruelty and whatever the fuck. It's crazy that a reality show brought me to these ideas. I mean, technically there is a third thing that I could talk about because it was also mentioned in the show. In fact, it was kind of a topic. The vegan girl, she said that the word Nutztier, which means, like, I don't know, how would you say that? Let's say a farm animal is a Nutztier. You're using it for something. It's a used animal. And she kind of says the word Nutztier is comparable to the N-word. And everybody in that house was just so shocked because there were black people there, 2 of them. And they were like, what the fuck is this woman saying? You cannot justify this as that. And I have my own opinions about this, but I agree. You cannot say that Nutztiere is in the same category as the N-word. That is just a horrible thing to say. Animals don't have nearly the same history as fucking black people. In fact, you just can't compare it. So I cannot even try to compare it right now. It's a ridiculous thing to fucking claim. And to get back to topic, I think the N-word itself is another topic that I talked about a lot on this channel. And I always said this. I don't think it's a bad word in a modern context. Back then, you know, using it after this time, where all that shit happened, you could say, yeah, this is definitely a bad word and they should have probably not used it. But at the same time, you have languages where this fucking term is just not seen as a bad thing by, I don't know, countries that never enslaved black people, countries that never had black people, you know, under the belt. And I'm like, yeah, you know, if fucking Austria one day says, yeah, you know, N-word this, N-word that, whatever. It's not like I care, because it's the same with Bosnia. We have absolutely, I wouldn't say zero, but we have hardly any history with black people. We never enslaved them, we never fucked them over. One is going to say, yeah, but Hitler was racist. Yeah, you know, still black people lived in, like, Nazi Germany, and they had a better time there than in the USA. The USA is one of the horrible places. France was a horrible fucking place for black people. Belgium, Netherlands, those countries. The UK, Germany was not one of them. Neither was Austria. Austria had one of the most peaceful colonization methods ever. They just made friendship with the countries they colonialized with. Countries such as Croatia, Bosnia, Hungary. One other country I forgot. I don't think that Serbia was part of it. Serbia was actually kind of against it, which, yeah, is one problem. Serbia should have really just shut the fuck up and not do shit about it. But whatever. They're the reason we have World War One, so we can thank them for this. So the N-word. I am not gonna justify the complete use of it. I think that, in my honest to God opinion, as a society, we should completely stop just saying the word. I'm not gonna sugarcoat myself, because I have used the word a lot myself. I have used the N-word a lot throughout my years, because, you know, I was young once, and I thought it was a funny word. I still, to some extent, think it's a funny word in certain contexts. But did I ever use it to describe a black guy as something dirty, something otherworldly? No, not really. I used it to describe a friend of mine. I used it to just say, yeah, this and that. You know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of like the word retard. I don't see why we should just call it our word now. It's a regular word. It never had any bad connotations to anything. At least I never saw. I think it's fine. With the N-word, though, I do think that it's a bit overused in recent times, and we should definitely stop using that, because it's getting out of touch. No, not out of touch, it's getting annoying. And I am just gonna say it, I also think black people should just stop saying it altogether. If they want us white people to stop saying it, then they should stop saying it too. Like, they are very influential people, if you want to believe it or not. You see, I don't know, online, media, fucking movie industry, fucking TikTok, whatever the hell. There's always black people there, always black people kind of seen as the go-to funny guys. And what do? They always use that fucking word. And then you have rappers who are also not doing themselves a favor by constantly using this word. If they would just stop using that word, then maybe they would fucking change something. I mean, I think now we're too far gone. Now I do think that we're a bit too deep into this rabbit hole, and that it's hard to get out of using this word. And then you have fucking other countries which use this term, but it means something completely different. Like, for instance, the Chinese word nigga. You probably heard the song "Nay nigga, nay nigga." Yeah, it means something completely different. I think it means them or something, or ant. And I know Korea and Japan have this word too. It is a very common word in the East Asian countries. And then, holy shit, I cannot believe that they are trying to cancel the word negro. Negro is just a fucking color. You know, Spanish people have used it before that fucking other word was made. And I don't think that they're going to change this fucking word just so that you guys are happy about it. I don't think this is ever gonna happen. Like, I think negro, I don't even know why this is a bad thing. I know that black people have a different way of saying it. But you know what? I'm not even gonna. Negro, that is the word that they use. But here's the thing, if you just say, I don't know, want to Englishify the word negro, then you're probably gonna say it in an English way, and then it's just gonna sound like fucking Negro. Like, what can you do about it? Nothing.
Hey, Moment mal. Ich glaube, wir sind nicht mehr in dem Ferienort.
Warum sagst du das, liebste Perla?
Weil dieser Ort keine Müllhalde ist. Aber dafür ist er besonders gruselig, was viel über ihn aussagt, wenn man bedenkt, dass es hier keine Geister gibt.
Aber Mr. Krabs, wenn das eine Sackgasse ist, müssen wir falsch abgebogen sein. Und zwar geradezu groß.
Aber was noch
But yeah,
wichtiger ist, auf
sorry, I
welchem
was messaging my brother.
Vergiss das, ich kann
To kind
nicht
of
wohl
conclude this,
jenseits der Schlucht riechen.
I'll say this.
Das kann
You
also
just
gar
be
keine
respectful.
Sackgasse sein.
It doesn't matter what color somebody has, it doesn't matter what
Patrick,
ethnicity or
schaut
whatever.
euch um, grabt ein bisschen
Just
und
be
findet
respectful.
einen Weg, mich über diese Schlucht zu bringen.
But I originally talked about this veganism thing because of one thing. I said that this is a trait that I like about myself. So, where vegans constantly keep talking about veganism and like shaming other people for this and that, you have people like me who are kind of another movement, the anti-Israel movement. I'm in a boycott, and I've been in a boycott for approximately 3 years or so. I've been boycotting shops, I've been boycotting products, I've been boycotting movies, I've been boycotting streaming services, and all of the bunch.
Fantastisch!
Because I don't want to support companies that give Israel money. Because I just don't, I think it's morally wrong. It's morally wrong to kill Gaza people, like Palestinians. And I think that justifying those kills is so fucking bad. So, anyways, to say this, so I'm boycotting all of that, and many people know that I boycott it. And, I have no problem that many people know it, and I have no problem that other people don't boycott. You know, if some of my friends are saying, "Yeah, you know, you do you," but I'm not going to boycott Israel. Well, I wouldn't say Israel. I have many friends who do hate Israel and boycott them, but they're not as extreme as I am. By you know, just saying, yeah, I am not going to. Well, let me actually put this over here. I am not going to stop buying Coca-Cola because I like to drink too much. For instance, I'm somebody. You know, like, just to give you an example of what I am boycotting, I don't buy Coca-Cola. I don't buy Pepsi. I don't buy any Unilever or whatever the hell it's called company products, of which there is Milka. Stop buying those chocolate bars even when they're reduced. I don't buy SodaStream, that's an Israeli product anyway. They say that they support Palestinians, but I don't believe it because it doesn't make much sense in this context where they're located. I do not support certain brands of cleaning products. I forgot some of them, but I know that whenever I look up the list that they're there. I don't support Paramount, so I don't actually watch. I don't legally watch Paramount movies. If I do, I rip them from online or something. And I did have Paramount Plus for a long time. I actually forgot to cancel it. I did cancel it a couple of months ago, finally. So they're not getting my money anymore. What is another thing? Yeah, there's many things that I boycott. There's many things I started to support instead, like Ben and Jerry's or Austrian brands. I'm buying locally now. It's way better. The one thing where it's hard for me to boycott it because there's really no other way of me to do it is Microsoft, for instance. It's a monopoly. It's the only fucking brand that has this. I mean, yeah, you could say Linux, but I'd be surprised if Linux was also, you know, neutral in all of this. I don't think that they are. What is another thing that comes to mind? PlayStation, Nintendo. I'm not quite sure if they're involved in this in any way or shape. They probably are. But I'll say this. If they do, it is massive disappointment, but I am not gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop playing PlayStation from now on because I love gaming too much, and there is nothing I can do to like prevent myself from playing. You could say, yeah, just I don't know, stick to the classic consoles or whatever. I do that to some extent. I do play a lot of classic consoles, but you know, once in a while, the man wants something modern as well. I don't know how far Sony or Nintendo, whoever, are involved in this. There is no 100% confirmation of anything. Oh, this fucking gravestone. I know that Nintendo for sure supports Israel. They are really... Nintendo is a hardcore capitalist country, you know? They are supporting Israel since fucking ages. Sony, on the other hand, hard to say. I didn't actually track down much. They probably do. This is just kind of my guts telling me that they do. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty fucking sure Sony probably also supports them. Microsoft, I know for 100% that they do, because it's Microsoft. You know, it sounds like a bad argument, but that's the truth. It's Microsoft, of course they support. Which is crazy, because Bill Gates is like a humanitarian activist. I don't know if he donated to Palestine. I don't know how far involved in that he is, but I know for sure that within this whole Gaza conflict and whatever, Microsoft as a company does support Israel more
Daddy,
than
dieser Ort
Palestine.
macht mir Angst. Finde einen Weg hier
I'm
raus.
supposed to look for one of those hats.
Aber
Well,
sicher,
wait, maybe
Schätzchen.
Patrick's got it.
Daddy hat seinen besten Angestellten und den
No.
dümmlichen besten Freund seines besten Angestellten damit beauftragt.
Oh, wir kommen hier niemals raus.
Shut the... I hate you, Mr. Krabs, so much. There's gotta be another hat somewhere. But where? It's crazy, I can't find it. Ah!
Nennt mich Erschwamm.
How the fuck do I get there? Oh, stupid me. I have the Spider-Man method.
Ah, Geister, sie sind überall. Es ist so nicht Korall.
Oh
Unsere
man,
Lorelei
Korall.
scheint die Geister verärgert zu haben.
What the
Ich
fuck?
finde es auch nicht
Fucking
gut,
ghost.
wenn jemand meinen Stein verschieben würde, ohne es mir zu sagen.
I need underwear. I need underwear! Fucking.
Kumpel,
That is a real sentence to shout.
was blass.
I mean, as long as I don't show alien, alien, alien again like I did yesterday, then it's so fine and good. Where's that fucker? Where's the fecker? He's not there. Whoa! You fecker. Come back here. Give me all your money! Money, 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 money,
Seht
money,
nur,
money,
es
money!
ist keine Sackgasse mehr.
Gut gemacht, Jungs. Na los, finden wir diesen Holländer und sein Gold.
Shut up. I fucking hate you. What? How the fuck do I get there? Ah, okay. That was convenient.
Glaubst du, die Geister haben uns den Weg geöffnet, um uns zu danken?
You think?
Entweder das oder um uns hier wegzukriegen.
Nah,
damit sie in
Patrick, I don't
Frieden
think that's the
ruhen
reason
können.
why. I don't think that's the reason why. This game is fun, man. I really...
Super!
It's a pleasant surprise. The thing is, I didn't expect this game to be this fun. Because Cosmic Chick was fun,
Noch mehr Wasser.
but it wasn't fun enough for me to like actually stick to it for a long time. I'll say this Battle for Bikini Bottom is a good game, but that game also didn't like... I didn't stuck to it for that much.
Sieh mal, das Wasser bewegt sich, Spongebob!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Als hätte ein Architekt der Antike diese Tikis aus irgendeinem geheimnisvollen Grund hier platziert.
Oh, you don't say SpongeBob. It's like, I don't know, you're kind of the modern fucking Copernicus.
Alles klar!
Is Copernicus known for being... Yeah, he is, probably. I don't know.
Was auch immer ihr da macht, es funktioniert. Also macht weiter so.
This is a big fucking area. I feel like... There's another one over there.
Ha!
Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Like, I don't know, judging from the stream and the topics I'm talking about, I may be just quite the old-fashioned guy in a way. But I don't know, this game is just fun. I like its more linearity-based gameplay. Which is crazy, because many people hate linear games. Many people are like, oh, I hate it when the level design isn't open enough and doesn't give me a lot of freedom. Too bad. Too bad. I'm different.
So glänzend.
So, what the fuck is else here? There's a jelly melee. Okay, let me see. But what did we learn so far from this stream? Respect people, respect colors, respect people's decisions to change up their style and they're standing for. Respect people who have a different mindset than yours. Don't fucking be a jerk. I mean, there's at times cases where I have been a jerk too to some people. I'm gonna hide that. It's just the way it is. But you know, what the hell can you do? I don't know what it is, but the music in this game reminds me so much of the Evil Dead PS2 game. So my question is, this is the path I opened. How do I get there? Oh, wait. That we can? Wait a minute.
Yeehaw!
I was always a big fan of the SpongeBob movie game. I always thought that that was the best SpongeBob game that I played. I loved it so much. Oh. I downloaded it back in the day. It was the only one that I played. Besides the True for Square, the tying game, which I myself never thought was too bad, like other people did. A lot of people really hated that game. They were like, "Oh, this game is absolute fucking garbage."
Auf, auf und
I don't see it that way.
was war das?
Same with this other game. What's that one called? It was a tie-in, Atlantis Scorpantis. That game was good. I know it was kind of a glorified minigame collection. But jeez, I lie if I say that I didn't have fun. This game was so fun back in the day.
Oh,
Plankton
dieser
tank
Laptop
levels,
echt
Jesus
viel,
Christ,
was?
that shit was
Schick.
fun as hell.
Sieht
What
aus,
else
als
was there?
wäre
There
der
were these
fliegende
levels
Holländer
where you
hier
were
gewesen.
in the museum or something. I think you were taking photos. That was a fun ass level. It felt like playing Time Crisis, and I know that during the time the SpongeBob game released, many people probably did not play Time Crisis because it was an old-fashioned game. Yeah, it is an old-fashioned game. That is 100% true, but why would that even be a bad thing, right? Old-fashioned games have a quality to them that you just don't see in
Moment,
many modern
wie laufe
games.
ich nochmal?
Yeah, I know that something like this was gonna happen, so I'm gonna do this instead. Man, what a wild stream. But it's actually a good stream, I have to say. I feel very confident and very happy talking about all these type of things. I don't know, it gives me joy.
Nur noch eins übrig, Spongebob.
Question is, which path is gonna open? Right? Only one is left. Wait, why am I doing that instead of just respawning them? Stupid. I would lose an argument against a vegan. Nah, probably not. I've already won once. And I could do it again. Vegans are not that hard to argue with, honestly. They always come around with the same little dumb argument that makes zero sense. Only for you to come around with the best argument of your entire life. And you know, this fucking whole cow milking thing is the best fucking example of me winning an argument against a vegan. Because I remember very clearly I talked to one vegan before that all of you guys know as well because he was on my streams before. And he would, as I said, give the worst fucking arguments of all time. He would say that I would ape a cow, that I'm actually a cow apist because I milk them. You know, like, okay,
Spongebob, sieh mal, sie hat sich geöffnet.
the only times that I ever milked a cow was like
SpongeBob ist
once.
auf dem Weg.
And that cow fucking enjoyed it. I could tell because that cow felt so euphoric about it. You could just, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but you can kind of just tell when a cow really enjoys itself. It's like, nah, that cow really enjoyed it. I refuse to believe that I aped anything, honestly. That cow was like, hell yeah, I like that. Do it again. It's helping me get out releasing the pressure. I know some fucking crazy ass dudes are gonna say, yeah, you know, if a woman does that to my dick, I'm gonna say the same thing, you know, she's releasing depression. Shut the fuck up, you stupid gooner. This is about cows, not about your fucking penis. Classic Vermin trick. When I'm playing platformer like that, just stand to the side. Like, it's crazy to me that many people don't do that when they play 3D platforms. I do that all the fucking time.
Spongebob, sieh mal! Sie hat sich geöffnet! Schnell!
Spongebob ist auf dem Weg. Nein, vielen Dank.
No. What the fuck? Yeah, there you go. Done. This is just a nice little stream game. Just walk around, do the shit, and talk. Cool. Wait, so how the hell did they make these monuments of Flying Dutchman fighting the Neptune? So what? SpongeBob has Neptune and Poseidon? Isn't that kind of counteractive? It is, right? Like, it makes no sense. Why the fuck would they have both?
Oh, hallo.
So we just go forward, okay. Oh, okay. How does Patrick slide? Oh my god, really? He does the meme thing? I think I prefer the tongue thing, honestly. It's a nice song. Whoa! I fucking lately noticed that it was a... What's the point of this blue path, though? Other than it... What? I'm confused. The layout is confusing. Just that. Wow, man, this is so crazy right now. No! Woodland? Oh, Woodland, yeah. Oh, that is a cool way of... Fucking hell, Jesus Christ, I'm actually having a hard time with this. Just trying... you know what it feels like? You know these indie platformers like Celeste or Guacamelee where you're constantly like switching the controls around because there's like a mechanic that forces you to do so? This is what it feels like to me. I always had problems with these type of games. Not from a, perspective of that. But from a perspective of, yeah, I just have a hard time with this shit. I have a hard time like focusing in a way where I can like quickly switch to the other one. Always been like that. I don't think that I ever was able to control this shit properly. And these levels are quite lengthy, actually.
Wir sind im Versteck des fliegenden Holländers. Aber hier ist der Holländer nicht. Wo könnte er sein?
Ich find's toll, was er aus dem Laden gemacht hat. Oh, ich könnte hier wohnen.
Patrick, ich habe etwas
The
gefunden.
fuck, Patrick?
Da. Das könnten Hinweise sein, wo der
Gaga
fliegende
Party.
Holländer ist.
Oh, das ist heute.
Aber was wollen Sie uns sagen?
Es bleibt vielleicht für immer ein
You
Geheimnis.
guys are so fucking...
Die Antwort liegt direkt vor eurer Nase. Der fliegende Holländer ist zu Neptuns Skala gegangen, um sich am König zu rächen.
Duh.
Ich hab es. Ich bin reich.
Wait, it's 10:23? I have to go run into this shit. What's happy about? think after this level I'll actually make a cut and go to Sonic Racing. I don't want to play that game too. Okay, Pearl, shut up. Oh, that trophy image is nice. What the fuck, man? It's so fire. That was always one of my favorite SpongeBob memes anyway. Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. Really good. Shut up! Yeah, I know, but shut the fuck up. Okay, let's see. I assume this is more of a Patrick boss? Oh, shut up, Pearl. Is this a mimic? I heard the boss battles are really cool in this game. Oh, that is great. Oh, you actually have to use both characters. Patrick is kind of safe in this, isn't he? Yeah. As long as I stay here, nothing can happen. It's so good ass shit. Okay, this is probably poisoning me.
Spongebob, tu etwas!
The music sounds like Fresh Mind of a Mutant. Ooh, your face. Oh, that's hurt me. Okay. Bingo Dell? The Sanity boss battle, is that you? Nah, that's just a standard thing, but I don't know. I get flashbacks from that because I like the boss, but at the same time I was always like, why the fuck is he... Why are the patterns so fucking crazy with this boss battle?
Spongebob, tu etwas!
SpongeBob of all people. What are you talking about? This is Patrick's time to shine. One more phase. Oh. Whoa. No. This is Patrick moment. Certified Patrick moment. This game does a good job in, like, I don't know, preparing you for these boss battles by making you use both characters a lot. And all of their mechanics. This is good game design. I have to say that. Like, I've played so many modern 3D platformers where the game design is just... Yeah, you have this and this. Experiment with yourself. You're not gonna design the level around what the character can do. The character can do a lot, but he's not gonna do it. Yeah, we're really gonna. Pattern change, but that was a good boss. Hell, man. I gotta say, really good boss.
Mein Gold! Das Monster hat mich reingelegt!
Reingelegt zu werden ist besser als gefressen zu werden.
Exactly,
Oder nicht,
man.
Mr. Krabs?
Vielleicht ist Gold kein Monster.
Kommt alle zurück zum Schwebeburger. Wir müssen schnell zu König Neptuns Gala.
Wunderschön.
Okay.
Hey, seht mal! Der Ferienort ist gleich da drüben. Wir können einfach zurücksurfen.
Oh, Larry.
Ist es...
Yeah, let's go. I'll do what I can get, you know. This cola is so good.
Du schaffst das, Spongebob!
I'm gonna fuck this up because the game's gonna be fucking making me use both characters again. Which button was it? It's that one. Okay. Just so that I remember. The trouble is I keep pressing L2 instead of L1. Ah, fuck, I thought it was gonna go down. So that's why this is so interconnected, the design of this. Because there's a time trial involved in it. I shouldn't know. What is geschafft, Spongebob? I don't see anything that is geschafft. Yeah, I missed out on a little shortcut, I noticed.
Alles klar!
1, 2. Oh, there's another button I keep missing. So it's this button to jump, okay. Okay, now that I'm missing it. Fuck! Okay, oh, damn, okay, that's brutal. Okay, let's do it again. I mean, I just switch to Spongebob because... Okay, let's go. I'm generally a big fan of rockabilly music, the more punkish side of it. Which is funny because I generally always say I'm not the biggest punk type of guy. Fuck myself. Let's do it again. I was never a big fan of punk music, like the traditional one. The traditional punk music is really fucking boring. I like melodic punk. I like horror punk a lot. It's probably my favorite one. Rockabilly. I like. Fun punk. I like. You know, the German 80s punk movement that has pop elements. And later on, Americans would have their own one, and they call it pop punk. Which is one that I absolutely despise. I fucking hate pop punk. Like, really, to death. I never liked pop punk ever in my life. I always saw it as a poison of the music industry, honestly.
Cool.
I think now we're doing... achieving God's dream, honestly. I don't know if it's a wild shortcut I'm using. Oh, we're so close. Ah! There's gotta be some place where I gotta do this. There's gotta be something that I missed. This beginning already is kind of slow, because I cannot do it any quicker. I don't know, whatever I'm doing, it doesn't work. I might end up platinuming this game. This is a really fun title. That was the longest fucking... This is the best SpongeBob game in a while, to say it like that. For me, personally. Oh, that fucked up my entire thing. Ain't no way. Or maybe? No, I can do it. I can do that. Yes! Fuck, man, that was it. That was the adrenaline. I'm telling you. I am the wiener. Let's go. Jesus Christ, that was a fucking race. Give me that shit.
Das ist so wunderschön.
Okay. Good for me, I guess. Why did I say it like that? That sounded so negative. There's probably something I unlock after destroying these. Nothing. Okay. So that was just a conveniently placed little track here. I don't know what the fuck that is about. Jellyfish! What are they there for? The game did not explain. Hello? Why does the jump button up? What the fuck? What the hell? Jesus? That's weird. But this is a well-known glitch. I could just teleport back to the burger. But I wanted to explore. The fuck? But that's stupid. I wanted to explore something. Is there not like a... I'm just gonna save the game. I mean, it's kind of dumb that I'm doing it, but whatever. Wait. Save the game and let's say load the game. Okay, works again. Good. That was odd. It's an X. That doesn't give me shit, okay. Oh, fuego.
Nennt mich Erdschwamm.
Nobody's gonna call you that, Spongebob. Not even the wildest dreams.
Das Essen schmeckt nach Abfall. Und nicht einmal nach der guten Sorte.
I know for a fact when a vegan sees the stream, they're gonna say something. I'm not gonna listen to a guy who's playing a SpongeBob game in his free time about his opinion on veganism. That is probably what they're gonna say because I know who these people are. They are, as I said, the least respectful people on earth at the moment. Then with the Republicans coming second, because I'll say this: I've never encountered a respectful vegan before. Personally, I have encountered respectful Republicans before. Yeah, very few, but they do exist. Very, very few. How did I get there? Wait, I have this thing. Cool, that was the first major world.
Mit ihrer Anpackmentalität sollten wir das alles im Handumdrehen hinbekommen.
Das hoffe ich. Ich könnte jetzt eine Pause Ha!
Spongebob!
Hey, Felix!
Quallenfischen und eine...
Ich habe in den Nachrichten, also dachte ich...
Wir sollen Quallen fischen?
Auf geht's!
So that's
Habt ihr
what
schon
I have
alle
to do.
Quallen gefangen?
Wir sind...
Ich habe...
What the fuck? 100 jellies?
Diese
I want this. Show it to me. Oh, I want this. This was one of my favorite episodes growing up. Jesus Christ. And I want this too. This one I also like. It kind of reminds me of playing Super Mario World on the what's it called? 3D World on the Wii U. Oh, this one I want to. Ding, 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 ding. Seems like I need to buy the DLC because why is this one? Is gone. It's a fear, won't fear. Let's shoot it burn. I don't know what the song goes like. You're not gonna stop. They're gonna for real. Something like that. This. Almost have all the filters already. That's crazy. I'm gonna wear this. Patrick is nothing new, but I'm gonna do that.
Mir so gut.
Autsch!
Hey, sandy ass cheeks.
Ich kann hier leider nicht weg.
Okay, whatever. I guess I'm gonna end the stream now. I actually have to go relatively soon. I mean, I did say I'm gonna maybe stream some Sonic for a little bit. Because why the fuck not? Okay. See you in my next one. Thanks for watching.